I'm Manveen Rana here in Davos, and I'm joined by Ulrike from BCG.
It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Ulrike, we're going to be talking about something which I think businesses probably aren't thinking about enough, and that's psychological safety at work. Just explain what that means.
So you're right that leaders do not talk enough about it. And it really means that people can bring their whole self to work. They feel safe in speaking up. They don't feel judged. They feel listened to. And they really can sort of express their views and and engage with their leaders. It's incredibly important because that's the only way to retain them, to encourage them to, for creativity. In my view, it's the only way to deal with the challenges that are around us and still have our teams focus on what we also have to do, which is the work.
Yeah, I mean, there probably aren't many working cultures where everybody feels entirely comfortable being able to say whatever they like. How would you advise leaders to try and change a culture, or to make people feel like they can, make them feel more comfortable, make them feel more comfortable in their own skin in the office?
So I do think it starts with listening. And when I say listening, is real listening. So really wanting to know what the other side has to share. The other thing is one needs to be relatable, right? If you are the perfect leader that doesn't show any vulnerabilities, any of their worries, and just is the superstar, I don't think that creates psychological safety, because then the tone from the top seems to be that you have to be perfect at work. And nobody is perfect. Nobody has to be perfect. So I really do think this encouragement to, on the one side, to listen, and encouragement for people to speak up and to share their thoughts is crucial. And every day, it's not just here and there, it is sort of in every conversation.
And this isn't just sort of something which makes, a nice culture at work and that's why we should do it. It actually has a real impact on the way businesses perform. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it really does. We've surveyed 28,000 people across 15 countries. Wow. And what has come out is that people are twice as motivated. They think their impression of whether they can bring their whole self to work increases 3 times. And what is also interesting is that diverse groups, and with that I mean people of color, women, disabilities, whatever you can think of, they retain 4 to 6 times as likely than if there is not psychological safety at work. So it has a real impact. It is totally real.
That's amazing. So productivity gains and better retention. Are you hearing businesses talking about this a bit more now?
Yes, but not enough. I do think that it is still, leaders still many leaders still feel that they have to be perfect, which is a shame because, again, nobody is. And just the last several months show that nobody has the answers, and we really need to co-create. And to co-create, you can only do that if people feel safe, right? If people sort of put out their ideas, put out their thoughts, they're not being judged for it, they feel safe in doing it. So yes, I do think it has started. I do think there's more to do. I think we have to role model it every day and remind ourselves every day that we have to do it.
Well, thank you for reminding us. It's been really interesting hearing about psychological safety. Thank you, Ulrike.
Thank you so much.